My business is little Hollywood stuff. Orlando's business is little Hollywood stuff.
Don't tell nobody. Don't tell nobody. But we here to, represent for Michael and all that good stuff. That's how we get down. That's what we doing,
You me as a kid, you big. You me as a kid and you all my kids. The truth is just as strange as fiction.
Ain't no party like a Diddy party, so sit back and enjoy the ride.
Orlando Brown and Katt Williams are spilling some serious tea about this whole network of DL rappers out here.
Everybody, has a piece of that history, man, that they blessed us with, man. They changed the game. And just to be a part of it is an honor.
Hosting freak-offs and doing whatever it takes to keep witnesses quiet. And it's not just small names either. They're throwing around names like Meek Mill, Drake, and even Will Smith.
That's very, very interesting.
Can you imagine the lengths these guys are going to just to keep their private lives on lockdown? But it makes you wonder, what else is being hidden? Who else is on that list? And how far will they go to keep it all a secret? Let's find out.
If your life is fucked up, you need weed.
Orlando and Katt have pointed to a whole web of events and connections, exposing not just isolated parties, but a full-on underground scene in Hollywood. The so-called freak-offs aren't just wild get-togethers. They're meticulously planned, invite-only events where some of the biggest names in the game show up and let their guard down.
Ready, man? Party people in the place to be. It's about that time for us.
These parties are hidden in plain sight, often hosted in ultra-luxurious private mansions, high-end clubs, or off-the-grid locations with no paparazzi, no phones allowed, and the strictest NDAs you can imagine. According to insiders, a handful of high-profile managers, agents, and entertainment executives are deeply involved, ensuring only the right people get in. It's said that those attending are made to feel secure enough to indulge in whatever lifestyle they prefer, knowing their secrets will be protected. There's even talk of specially hired handlers, people whose job it is to control who gets to witness these gatherings and who gets paid off to stay quiet. For years, the industry has managed to sweep this under the rug with a mix of money, power, and strategic connections. Orlando and Katt have hinted that some celebs aren't just participants, but major orchestrators of these events. One big name that keeps coming up? Diddy himself. Diddy's been rumored for years to host some of the most exclusive freak-offs, with whispers of his events being a rite of passage for newcomers trying to get ahead.
Ain't no party like a Diddy party, so sit back and enjoy the ride.
According to Katt, Diddy's gatherings have a no-limits vibe where boundaries are tested and people are encouraged to explore sides of themselves they'd never publicly admit to. And some say that Diddy's influence in the industry has allowed him to operate these parties in near secrecy for decades. The so-called Diddy list is more than just a blacklist. It's rumored to be a ledger of people who've attended or witnessed these events and anyone who could expose what goes on. This list reportedly includes not only rappers, but also actors, socialites, and even some influential media personalities who are paid off regularly to keep their silence. Some names who've supposedly made their way onto this list include high-profile rappers like Drake and Meek Mill, who are rumored to have attended these events over the years, as well as a few unexpected Hollywood elites. It's said that these figures regularly spend big money, sometimes in the millions, to keep their names off the record, all while maintaining a carefully curated public image. In some resurfaced videos from April 2020, Orlando dropped a bombshell that shook Hollywood.
I said enough to get people to watch.
The That's So Raven and Proud Family star claimed he was groomed by two huge names, Will Smith and the late Michael Jackson. In the video, Orlando's waving a K around, shouting into the camera, and even claiming that he's actually Will Smith's son.
I'm Trent. I'm your long-lost son, Trent. I'm Trent, a.k.a. Michael Jackson.
He goes as far as to accuse Will of assaulting his own children. It's all pretty chaotic with the constant yelling and cursing, making it tough to understand everything he's saying. In the video, Orlando also claims he's the real Blanket Jackson, the youngest son of the late Michael Jackson. He says his whole family was wronged by him. Fans watching were quick to tell Orlando to seek medical help, saying he looked mentally disturbed.
I want you guys to please start looking for more of, a wider story.
On the other hand, others are starting to wonder if he might actually be telling the truth, given the entertainment industry's shady reputation behind the scenes. Well, everyone knows Orlando's infamous for saying some wild stuff in interviews, so it's no surprise people are questioning his credibility. Skeptics are out here saying he can't be trusted because of his erratic behavior and all that. But what if, just for a second, we entertain the idea that maybe he's actually speaking the truth? Apparently, the mainstream media has been super quiet about the whole situation, which definitely raises some eyebrows. Could it be because Will Smith is such a beloved actor and nobody wants to believe he's capable of anything so grimy? Or is there something darker going on behind the scenes, like hush money and powerful PR moves?
Shh, don't tell nobody. Don't tell nobody.
But some fans are really riding hard for Orlando, saying he's telling the truth. One fan even said, "Ain't no one gonna speak about being R as a child if it never happened? My God, bring this man peace and strength." Orlando isn't the first to call out Will Smith for shady stuff. Rumors have been swirling for years, dragging both Will and Jada into the mix. Remember those weird parties Will and Jada were hosting? The ones where younger dudes were seen leaving in a rush? Jaguar Wright spilled the tea, claiming she witnessed some wild things going down at their place during these so-called mentorship sessions.
You're not sure about it. Maybe you should ask Kelvin.
Will and Jada have always tried to put on this front like they're the perfect couple, but behind closed doors, it's been a total mess. But some people think that they did this with the help of Diddy. Rumor has it that something might be brewing between Will and Diddy. Yeah, you heard that right. People are dropping hints that they're keeping things on the down low.
Extra level of fear involved with doing something about someone's life.
And if you know Diddy, he's supposedly the mastermind behind a lot of the shady stuff happening in the industry. Wherever there's an underground freak-off going down, Diddy's right there, and apparently Will has been spotted right next to him. Diddy and the Fresh Prince himself, allegedly throwing these undercover gay parties. And guess who spilled the tea? Diddy's own security team. But hold up, what's the deal with Jada? If all of this is true, why is she still riding with Will? Is it for fame? You've got industry insiders dishing more dirt. Alexis Arquette even called him out, saying Jada's just a cover-up while Will's out there living his truth. She wrote, "When Jada comes out as gay and her beard husband admits his first marriage ended when she walked into him, servicing his sugar daddy Benny Medina, then I will listen to them." Will threw a fit on the set of 6 Degrees of Separation when he was required by the scene to kiss Anthony Rapp.
She's insane.
Yeah.
He persuaded the director to shoot the back of his head in frame. Arquette said Will's demands to make changes in the scene avoided the non-existent lip lock instantly. She continued, "Gays have enemies. They lurk in gilded closets. Outing is healthy. You are either with us or against us. You decide. Today." Now, word on the street is that Will Smith and Diddy might be more than just buddies. They could be part of some exclusive club or situationship.
I already know. Back at it. Got to get you some of this love, some of this peace, some of this joy. Hey, you know who it is.
And let me tell you, if there's one guy in Hollywood who's been dogged by gay rumors for ages, it's Diddy. Seriously, the down low whispers have been following him around for years. Wendy Williams has been stirring that pot since the 90s, unapologetically calling out Diddy for everything from his long baby daddy list to his fashion choices. Did she back down? Not a chance. She claimed, "Once upon a time, there was a music mogul who sent his all-girl group to beat my A in front of the radio station. Fact, I finished my shift, round up my headphones, put my bag on my arm, and I see everybody lined up at the window looking down on the sidewalk." She also poked fun at him constantly changing his name throughout his career. She said in a 2015 episode of The Wendy Williams Show, "I don't like when people change their names in the middle of our relationship. Like, don't tell me call you Diddy. I know you as Puffy. That's it." Now, Meek Mill is thrown into the mix of those allegedly joining Diddy's freaky sessions. Meek's firing back at the claims, but there's a whole bunch more we need to know about his part in this whole situation. So, get this. It's way longer than anyone expected. Here's the lowdown. Rodney Lil Rod Jones just hit Sean Diddy Combs with a legal bomb accusing him of misconduct. And guess what? Meek Mill and Chris Brown are caught up in the mix. Before we get into Meek's response and the juicy details he spilled, let's first check out the legal mess and how it might shake up the music scene. The lawsuit, deemed pure fiction, was officially filed on February 26th. It explores Jones's claims against Diddy, implicating well-known figures such as Meek Mill and Chris Brown. The lawsuit suggests a complex web of connections and misconduct from September 2022 to November 2023. Jones's legal action has triggered a flood of severe allegations against Diddy, including undisclosed intimate encounters with Meek Mill. subtly alluding to the latter as one of the involved parties. These accusations reignite old speculations about Diddy and Mill's association, a topic vehemently denied by Diddy in the past. Adding to the complexity, Chris Brown is implicated, evoking his tumultuous history with Rihanna and suggesting connections with young artists and individuals in the trade. With a demand for $30 million in restitution, the legal battle reveals a troubling narrative of misconduct swirling within Diddy's inner circle. Meek Mill fervently denies allegations of ever having a S relationship with Diddy and has engaged in a heated Twitter feud with DJ Academics since the personality-fueled rumors on social media this week. Regardless, fans continue to speculate, with some recently digging up a clip of Nicki Minaj from an old live stream. In the clip, she asks Soulja Boy, "Do you think it's a lot of undercover brothers in the industry? 'Cause I do."
Do you think it's a lot of undercover brothers in the industry?
This has prompted speculation that Nicki could have known about the alleged relationship long before the suit. Soulja Boy's reaction to the Femcee's comment has some users suspecting he also had inside information.
We don't know nothing about undercovers. Oh no!
Academics reacted to the news and appeared to be flabbergasted by the idea that Meek Mill had a S relationship with the music mogul. He demanded that the rapper answer to the lawsuit and clear his name if the allegations aren't true. Meek, a seasoned artist renowned for consistently delivering phenomenal tracks, has a highly anticipated project on the horizon, eagerly awaited by his fans.
Should I survive and made it out? I don't want to go back. So if you really beat them streets, my nigga, then you should know that.
Given their mutual creative energy, it's only natural that Meek and Diddy would find themselves collaborating, exchanging ideas, and fostering their artistic camaraderie. However, in a viral clip, there was a sense among viewers that Diddy might have crossed a line in his camaraderie. Here, we witness Meek casually lounging in the pool as Diddy extends his congratulations for Meek's achievements.
He's doing it, man. You deserve it, daddy.
Meek responds, expressing his enjoyment of life, to which Diddy affirms, "You deserve it, daddy. You putting in that work." It's this particular use of daddy that sparked some contention among fans. However, notably, Meek Mill himself appeared unperturbed by it, underscoring his comfort with the exchange, which ultimately carries the most weight. However, Meek Mill denied being gay after fans questioned him about being one of the redacted names listed in a new SA lawsuit against Sean Diddy Combs. "I'm from Philly, I don't do coke or freaky A-Molly. Nobody won't even offer me coke because I'm that heavy. No man or Watt would ever approach me about gay activity, and the whole place don't get flipped. Woke up seeing this on every blog like they know I'm coming. Lol," he tweeted Wednesday. "Y'all see these rappers with gay styles, they want that look. Leave that too, sick. That might come from that gangsta ST surviving in the jungle." The Dreams and Nightmares MC, born Robert Meek Williams, wrote in a separate message on X. When a fan told Mill that he had the right to remain silent, he replied, "I have the right to say I ain't gay, and I'll trash anybody that plays with my manhood, lol." The All Eyes on You rapper then tweeted about his S endeavors with women, saying that he has S with a woman twice a day when she's around him. "P don't control me, but it's like a high, one love to the gay people, but that juicy P do it for me. I done ran red lights to get that feeling y'all weird on here like devil's lol," he wrote. And then comes Drake. He has been seen with Lil Kim and Nicki Minaj, and we all know these two are Diddy's student. And remember that infamous Lil Kim and Nicki Minaj feud? In 2010, during one of Lil Kim's concerts, Ray J took shots at Nicki Minaj. While standing on stage with Lil Kim, Ray J addressed the brewing conflict by stating, "I'm seeing a lot of Lil Kim imposters. I'm not saying no names, but you know who." Lil Kim added her perspective by emphasizing that they love Nicki but want her to pay homage, concluding with a bold statement, "If you don't pay homage, then F you." Drake swiftly entered the fray to support Nicki Minaj after the Lil Kim and Ray J incident. Approximately 24 hours later, during a collaborative performance, Drake made it clear where his allegiance lay, telling the crowd, "I don't give a F what Lil Kim or nobody else talking about. You the baddest chick to ever do this S." Nicki, appreciative of Drake's defense, referred to him as family and shared a laugh as he walked off stage. The feud escalated with the remix to Diddy's Hello Good Morning, where Nicki Minaj rapped the line, "Did I kill a queen?" raising speculation about a reference to Queen Bee Lil Kim. In June 2010, Lil Kim openly addressed the ongoing conflict with Nicki Minaj for the first time. Speaking to This Is 50, she accused Nicki of taking subliminal shots at her and other female rappers. The tension reached a new height when Lil Kim delivered a verse at a Queen's concert that month, asserting, "I'd kill that bee with my old Saint this S come and go. The feud continued to escalate as Lil Kim released her album through PayPal only. In response, Nicki dropped the diss record Tragedy, with lyrics that took aim at Lil Kim's career trajectory, calling her a tragedy and a parody. The Kendrick Lamar diss track, Meet the Grams, directed at Drake, has stirred significant controversy. This track brings up serious allegations, including Drake's alleged involvement with underage girls and accusations of running a trafficking ring similar to Diddy's. For the past decade and a half, a shadow has loomed over Drake's interactions with very young women, sparking a flurry of speculation among his fans. It all began with a viral clip from a 2010 concert where Drake, then 23, brought a girl on stage. What followed was a series of unsettling actions. He danced closely with her, whispered in her ear, smelled her hair, and even kissed her neck. But what truly raised eyebrows was his casual inquiry about her age mid-performance. Drake walked away, making a joke about going to jail before turning back to her. When asked her age, the unnamed girl replies, 17. Drake responds, "I can't go to jail yet, man." He asks, "Why do you look like that? You thick, curvaceous. Look at all this." He continues, "I don't know if I should feel guilty or not, but I had fun. I like the way your breasts feel against my chest." How this may have been a crowd interaction gone wrong, but him continuing to make comments about her body, saying to a girl you're thicker than a bowl of oatmeal kind of thing, and kissing her multiple times after learning her age, made many feel so uneasy about the entire situation. We can't talk about it like it was the 1950s or something because it's only been 10 years. But this won't be the last time Drake finds himself in the company of much younger girls. It's about to get more serious, so brace yourselves. In a 2023 No Jumper interview with producer Lil Sissy, she discusses how she first met Drake, saying that in 2015 she was on a high school basketball team. Drake was apparently a huge fan of women's high school basketball. That is like a super weird thing to be a fan of at any age, especially 29. So Drake began to follow them around after their games. She was just 15.
A little cruel and a little mean.
At the time that same year, Drake posted on his Instagram celebrating the release of his best friend Baka, Not Nice, who at the time was a member of his security team, and we can get into his security team, but his team are not nice people, and they act on his behalf. They are known to put paws on people and make catcalls towards them, commenting on their body.
I don't do any of that.
Baka was in jail for making a woman who was 22 and sex worker and passing her on to his friends. The now deleted post by Drake read, quote, "Something in the air today. A lot of good things happening at once. But this one means the most. Been waiting for 11 months. Baka finally home." He deleted the message, probably because it wasn't appropriate or relevant. The discussion then shifted to Drake signing Baka to his record label after Baka's release from legal troubles. Following Baka's release, the woman who had accused him chose not to press charges, leading to speculation that Drake intervened, possibly financially, to support Baka's music career. Although details about the case are scarce due to its removal from the internet, it allegedly involved multiple women, some underage. Despite the controversy, Baka remains associated with Drake's circle, adhering to the saying, "Birds of a feather flock together." And that's what Kendrick Lamar alludes to Drake associate Baka Not Nice's unsavory past on his Hot 100 #1 diss track, Not Like Us. But what exactly is the weird case he brings up about? On K.S thunderous Not Like Us. He makes some serious allegations against Drake and his OVO sound roster. Among them is Travis Savory, a rapper and former security guard otherwise known as Baka Not Nice. "Say Drake, I hear you like him young," Kendrick raps on the track. "You better not ever go to Cell Block 1 to any B that talk to him and they in love. Just make sure you hide your lil sister from him. They tell me Chubb's the only one that get your hand-me-downs. And Party at the Party, playing with his nose now, and Baka got a weird case. Why is he around? Certified lover boy. Certified peas. Why worries? Won't." The network around these parties is so deep that according to Orlando and Katt, it even involves industry fixers, people who can make scandals disappear. If someone breaks an NDA or starts talking, these fixers reportedly swoop in with threats of lawsuits, ruin careers, and in some cases use even darker tactics to silence the noise. These fixers are highly connected and have their own stakes in the industry, so they ensure that the A-listers can party without worry, knowing any leaks will be swiftly shut down. Another bombshell. Katt hinted that some celebs at these freak-offs get roped into even bigger conspiracies. There are claims of hidden cameras, with footage allegedly used to keep stars in line. Rumors suggest that once you're in for life. People who try to back out or go clean find themselves cornered by those who know too much about their private affairs.
My business is little Hollywood stuff. Orlando's business is little Hollywood stuff.
According to Katt, it's almost like a secret society where blackmail and surveillance are tools to maintain loyalty and silence.
Dark cloud over Hollywood, and that's not the Hollywood that I grew up in, which is why they wanted to keep me out.
Orlando and Katt's revelations have stirred up the old conspiracy theories about Hollywood's elite, using these freak-offs as a test of loyalty or a way to control those within the industry.